Okay, so this is going to be episode 2 of my prison series. Now I'm going to be on, this is the PrisonZ server. Um, the one thing that really confuses me about this particular server, now quite a few other servers do this, to where like this is warp O. This is the O mine. Now there's quartz blocks here and quartz ore. Now, you would hope that when you rank up again that you would have a better mine. Well, that's not the case in this server, because if you go through, like, from O to P is, that's what, 40 mil. You would hope to get, with getting that 40 mil, that you would go to a better mine. It's not the case at all. As you saw, there was quartz actual blocks there. There's no quartz blocks here. There's just quartz ore. So, it kind of becomes a little confusing at why you would really make a mine like that. Because again, you need quite a bit of money. You need 60 mil to go to Q. And once again, no quartz blocks. Now you're to iron, which is like backtracking even more. I'm really confused with this lapis here, because there's no lapis here. But like, these are kind of the things that, when you make mines, you have to kind of take in consideration, like, what's in your previous mines before making another one. Because if I go to warp R, which from Q to R would be 80 mil, again, you would hope to be a better mine. In this mine, this one's glitchy, because I would assume this happens like it does in the wood and stone mines. If you mine this out and you're like here and it resets, you'll get like stuck in the roof, because that's the way the mines work. They're supposed to teleport you up to get you out of the mine. So I feel like this one could just be a death trap waiting to happen. And it's pretty long. I'm not really sure. I never really mined here much. I just saw like the way it was, and I was like, nope. And you can see again, it's just like the same mine. So really confused at their thought process of making these mines, honestly. Now, again, we'll see S. It's 100 mil to get to rank S. If I go to rank or warp S, the S mine, it again, no quartz blocks, just quartz ore. It's bigger, yes. It's like maybe 2.5 times the size of O, but it's really not that great. It's really not. Again, you're again, getting iron again, which is kind of a low priced item, and it takes you a bit to mine it. You can mine quartz blocks very fast. So, it doesn't really make any sense to do that. Now, I don't know if warp T is any better. I would hope it is, but with the way this is being from, going from P to S, nothing's been better than O. So, a bit of a confusing thing, I'd have to say. Like, whoever it is that made O apparently needs to make the rest of the mines, because these mines are just kind of pointless if you just have to keep coming back to O. And, I did a little bit of math, and from what I'm at, if none of these mines are any better, if I wanted to get to A+, which I'm assuming is basically prestiging in a sense, a lot of servers do it, but this more works to where it's like a reset. You pay 10 bill to get to A plus, and then it goes back down to your normal amounts just to get back to Z, but you're Z plus. Now, one of the things that I would hope is that one of these mines in here is better. I would assume one of these in here, you start getting like actual blocks, like start getting like emerald blocks and start getting diamond blocks. At least I would hope. So, you know, I mean, like you can see that you instantly mine the quartz blocks, and quartz is one of the blocks that's worth the most on this server, pretty much. At least from what I've seen so far, this is the best block right now on this server for making money. So, you know, it's kind of confusing that there's no quartz blocks in any other mines that I have access to right now. Only this mine. And, you know, it doesn't take that much to get to rank O. It doesn't take much. Especially if you know player shops that buy them for more because they're higher, you know, they're a donor rank on the server. So, you know, it kind of sucks that they didn't really like do a very well thought process on making these mines, but you know, I guess, you know, they didn't really like, I guess certain people made certain mines. Someone made one and another person made another one. I'm not really sure, but you know, it doesn't really make any sense the way they really did it, honestly. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a level 30 enchant here. I mean, this is another thing I enjoy about servers as well. Ooh, a silk touch. That's not bad. I don't have that one yet. You know, another thing that I enjoy about servers is servers that don't give you a ridiculously OP pick to start with and give you repair signs, because you know, it gives you a use for your levels than just sitting there doing nothing. So I was definitely happy when I saw that, you know, there was enchanting tables like everywhere. Almost every single warp has an enchanting table, so I was pretty happy about that. This is one of the things I enjoy about playing on servers, is definitely having that access to just being able to enchant wherever you go, pretty much. So, I mean, like, you know, it just doesn't make any sense though that you make a mine and then you make the rest of them not as good as the previous one. And you know, like, I mean, I've even done tests. You know, I sat there, would come here, mine for 5 minutes, I think, 5 maybe 10 minutes at most, and do that at the other ones and see how much money I make on each ones. And I can make, I think it was something around like 14, close to 14 mil, something like that, every 5 to 10 minutes from this mine, compared to most of the other mines can't even make 10 mil in that amount of time. So, you know, it kind of, it's not really fun if, you know, for instance, like, I'm sure during the day, the people that are in between the ranks that are all terrible, basically, like, they're not better than this rank, this mine, I'm sure, gets cleared out quite often. Like, I don't know how deep it is, because I've never been deep enough into it, really, but I don't really think this is that deep. I mean, we can see right quick. Yeah, it's not that deep, honestly. So, you know, really, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to make a mine that's not better than the previous one, because then it just kind of feels like you did all that work for nothing. So, I mean, that's mainly what this episode was definitely going to be about, was definitely, like, you know, confusing mines, because it just doesn't really make any sense. But I'll see if maybe I can get enough stuff gathered to maybe rank up, and I'll see you then. Okay, so I finally had got enough money to be able to rank up, so I believe this is rank T. Yeah. Also, I'm the only one on the server right now, so mean, of course, it is 1:30 in the morning, so. Oh wow, I like the trees they made here. It looks pretty cool. Huh. Definitely like this. Like, never really liked building with obsidian, but this looks really cool. Let's see. I'm guessing the mine. No. I feel lost. Ah, here it is. Okay. Yeah. Once again, it seems to be this mine isn't any better. Which is kind of saddening. I honestly think just because this server, with the way their ranks work, think this might be it with this server. I mean, going from P all the way to T, and still no mine is better than O. Kind of feel like this server is just the most repetitive thing, just staying at the same mine the whole time. Now, I mean, like, you know, even if they just basically recreated the O mine, I could honestly care less, you know, just make it bigger or something, or, you know, more quartz blocks. Like, it doesn't make any sense why each of these mines just keep having iron. Like, if this was quartz blocks, it would make sense, but it's not. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't do anything to my plot here. I mean, I have the enchanted picks I have, some of the random blocks and stuff, bought some blocks from people, help them out and whatnot. But honestly, I think I'm honestly done with this server. You know, like, no one's really on. Again, you know, I'm usually on really early in the morning, so doesn't really help my case there. But yeah, with as the fact that you have to always stay at O, which, you know, seeing the same place can get boring. Like, it's not the fact that, you know, I can withstand doing the same thing. You know, I can withstand mining here the whole time. I don't really care. You know, like, I'm used to playing enough prison servers where I'm used to it, but just this look is just getting boring. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but, you know, just a change of scenery is nice. So, yeah, I mean, like, with as fast as you can mine the blocks, you know, it makes making money so fast, which is what ends up having it to where this is a lot more of a better mine than most mines, because there's quartz blocks here. And if you can sell, you know, I can sell a stack of quartz blocks for 6 mil. So, I mean, like, right now I'm down to, let's see, 13 mil. So, and I need, what is it? I need 400 mil. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, I think it's gonna be the last time I play this server though. So, I guess I'll see you in the next episode.